How's it going, guys? Welcome back to a brand new challenge here on NBA 2K17. Today we're going to be doing the no off-season challenge. Now let me explain this. So if you look at your screen right now, you see we got a team full of guys that are 59 years old. So I cleared out the Magic roster, and then I signed a bunch of weak players, made their age 59, and my hopes is that each one of these players are going to retire this offseason. And then once the offseason comes, I'm not personally going to make any moves. I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do. So we go over here to Myleague automation, and then once the regular season hits, I'm going to change all of this to auto. So basically, I guess if you want to put it this way, the CPU is going to be drafting our team, going to be signing players, doing everything. And then my goal is during the regular season to get our team good. And then you get what I'm saying, right? There's no off season. I got to do everything I got to do in the regular season. I'm thinking it's going to be a 2-year challenge, hopefully, and maybe I can do it in 1 year. I don't know, depending on who we sign in the off season. So this first season means nothing, so I'm not going to stop anywhere. I'll see you guys at the end of the season, and then we get to the off season. That's when things are really going to go down. All right, so Russell Westbrook wins MVP. Rookie of the Year goes to Ben Simmons. Brandon Knight wins Sixth Man. Defensive Player of the Year goes to DeAndre Jordan. Nikola Jokic wins Most Improved, which could happen in real life. And the Coach of the Year goes to Steve Kerr. So our team finished with a record of 12-70. You guys saw how bad that team was, so that shouldn't have been a surprise to y'all. So now we got to get into the offseason where things are about to really go down. First, we got to make sure that all of our players retire. That's the plan, man. So 7-game series between the Cavs and the Spurs, and the Cavs come out on top. LeBron wins another ring. The Spurs swept the Warriors, man. But Steph Curry was injured, it looks like. He didn't play this game. So maybe that makes kind of sense. I guess. So let's get into it, man. Player retirement. All right, great. It looks like all of our players retire. 30 years in the league. They're all calling it quits. All of them were bums. But it is what it is. So let me go over to here. Let's make this all automatic. So everything that has to do with our roster is going to be automatic. And this is the scary part, because they can make some bad moves. You never really know what's about to go down right now. Let's see. Hall of Fame inductees. I don't think we care about that. Let's go to the league meetings to make sure they're not trying to make any new rules, and they're not. Okay. So we're just going to go advance to the next season. And pray that whoever our assistant GM is, or whatever you want to call it, hopefully they make some good moves. Hopefully we get like a #1 draft pick, because, I mean, we had the worst record in the league by far. So we had the highest odds. And we drafted a good rookie, will be good. Oh, I see all in that right corner. You see, well, not the right corner, but it says social media. It says we signed Alfred Payton, and I saw Shelvin Mack too. I wonder if we got any big name players this first season. I doubt it, but you never really know. So, almost done here. It's the scary part. Okay, moment of truth. Our new roster. All right. So we ended up with the second pick in the draft. We drafted this guy, Chris Morrison. And he looks pretty good. 77 overall, coming into the league. He's 22 years old, which is older for a rookie, so he finished out college. So we did sign Alfred Payton, as I mentioned, Shelvin Mack to J.J. Hicks and Raul Nader. We got a bunch of point guards. So like I said, it's my turn to rebuild, so we're going to have to deal with some of these PGs. Shooting guard position looking terrible. We got Archie Goodwin and Nick Stauskas. That's not a great combination there. Small forward position, I like the rookie. Power forward position, we got Josh Smith and Matt Bonner, J.J. Hickson, Chris Kaman, and this guy from second round, first pick, Clark Shaw. So the team is bad. Let's try to make it a little better. So first trade, I'm going to get rid of one of these point guards. Maybe it'll be Mario Chalmers, just because he's the oldest. I don't know yet. Whichever person gives me the best value. We sell Alfred Payton to a 4-year, $36 million contract. That's pretty big, about $9 million a year. But everybody else is on 1-year contract, so all these guys could be gone next season too. So let's make this first trade. Okay, so I decided that Alfred Payton was the guy to go. Didn't really want to pay him that money, to be honest with you. I didn't think he's worth it. So him, Nick Stauskas for Hassan Whiteside and Costa Koufis. And yeah, why did they do that deal? I'm not sure, but I'm gonna take it. Who did he have that they're willing to give up Hassan Whiteside? So let's take a look at that. Nope, nobody. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to push the reset button, so they're trading their assets now. But I don't know. But I'll take that without a doubt. So Hassan's going to step in there. So because of that, J.J. Hickson is expendable. So let's try to trade J.J. Hickson for a shooting guard maybe. just because we need somebody there right now. I don't remember who's starting at shooting guard, but I can tell you he's bad. So if we could upgrade that just a little bit, I'd appreciate it. So they're not offering us much. So I'm going to go ahead and do something manually. So we traded out for Peyton. So I was like, you know what? Maybe we should get another point guard that I actually like. Jordan Clarkson is going to be our guy. J.J. Hickson, an unprotected first rounder from 2021. Clark Shaw, Timothy Mozgov, and Jordan Clarkson, welcome to the team. So there's that trade. And now, again, we have too many point guards. So Mario Chalmers and a second rounder from Cleveland. Oh, from the Trailblazers. And we'll just probably get, I don't know. Look at that. That's a good trade. The first trade we see is a good trade. Upgrading 2 positions. But, actually, no. The Joakim Noah contract is way too big. So we'll pass on that one. And we get a first rounder in this trade, so maybe we'll go to do that one. It is from the Clippers, but a first rounder is a first rounder nonetheless. This one's from the Memphis Grizzlies, so that may be worth a little more. But this trade looks good, especially since both of these guys are on a 1-year deal, but we have too many centers already. Why are there so many centers on the market right now? Julius Randle. I like Julius Randle. I think we're going to do that Julius Randle trade, just because my power forward position, I don't even remember who's at my power forward. Basically, everybody that started for me sucks. Power forward, we got Josh Smith. Yeah, let's bring Julius Randle in. So we got some more Lakers on the team. And I think that's the last trade we're going to do for this season. This is the starting lineup. Jordan Clarkson, Archie Goodwin, which is bad. Our rookie, Julius Randle, Hassan Whiteside. I like our team. Not enough to win a bunch of games. We have no wing players, though. We got to do a couple more trades. We have no backup shooting guard or small forward. I thought I had those. Oh, I traded Tony Snell. That was it. So let's just make a couple small trades just to get some more wing depth. And then we're going to get to center. This is the trade we're going to do. Raul Neto, second rounder for a top 3 protected pick from Atlanta. And DeAndre Bembry. He's a wing defender there, so I'll take that. And now we're finally ready to sim games. I'm going to go right to the end of the season because I predict just like last year, we're going to be bad. So, I'll see you guys when that happens. You guys aren't going to believe it, but we made the playoffs, 41-41. But let's get into the awards. Most valuable player, of course, we going back to Russell Westbrook. Rookie of the year goes to Gary Miles, who was the first overall pick. He was a beast. We missed out on this dude because we got the second overall pick. 83 overall. He averaged about a dub his first season. Dang, the Sacramento Kings did right there. And then 6th man of the year is Rudy Gay. The rookie came to take Rudy Gay's spot. Rudy Gay came off the bench and won 6th man of the year. I wonder if they're in the playoffs, though. Defensive player of the year, DeAndre Jordan again. Corey Joe wins most improved. And then coach of the year goes to Stan Van Gundy. Okay. Good stuff there. But let's see. Wait, did we not make... Oh, no, we're in the Eastern Conference. What am I doing? I was looking for the Sacramento Kings. No, they did not make it. But we are the 6th seed. I'll show you guys our stats. I haven't looked at it myself. Jordan Clarkson averaged 17. The rookie averaged 16. Hassan Whiteside averaged his double-double in about 2 blocks. So I was not expecting this team to be good, but they end up being solid. So shout out to them. Kevin Durant is in Minnesota, by the way. For some reason, NBA 2K17 players never sign back. So I'm pretty sure, I can almost guarantee you that, who am I thinking about? Steph Curry's gone too, but I don't see him in the league at all. Unless I'm overlooking. Yeah, I don't see Steph Curry. I don't know what to say about that. He better not have got injured or so. I don't know. Let's see how we do against the Chicago Bulls. I don't expect us to do anything really, not go far. But if it happens, man. That would make me the rebuilding guy for real. Are we gonna get out of the first round with this team? Maybe going to Game 7, and we got eliminated. They came back on us, but again, I was not expecting us to even make the playoffs. So the fact that we put up that big fight was cool. The rookie did his thing in the playoffs, but was not enough to get out of the first round. All right, so another offseason where the computer is going to be doing what we do. Oh, another Game 7 series for LeBron James. That's 3 series in a row. In the finals day, he goes Game 7. This time he loses to Russell Westbrook. So, there that is. All right, so back in offseason, let me go back to the settings because once the regular season started, I changed everything back to where it should be. So roster automation, again, turn everything on auto. I'm going to show you guys how many players we have under contract. We don't have many. Pretty much anybody I traded for is under contract, but anybody that they signed during the offseason is not. As you can see, Hassan Whiteside still under contract for another year. Jordan Clarkson is. The rookie is. And I think that, oh, and Timothy Mozgov is, but that's it. Everybody else is a free agent. So I don't know if they're going to try to re-sign people or they're going to try to go after a big-name player. I'm praying that they go after a big name because it will make things so much easier in this year. But if they don't, then I got to work my magic in the front office to make some trades and make things happen. But since we did make the playoffs, we didn't have a great draft pick, which kind of sucks because for some reason NBA 2K17, there's some really good prospects in it. Like 2K16, you could draft a guy first overall and he'd be like a 72. But this, as you saw, dude was an 83 his first year. Okay, moment of truth. We got Carmelo. I'll take it. I'll take it. He's going to help us win, hopefully. The rest of the team, we did bring back Julius Randle. We signed Dion Waiters, Chris Humphries. Ersan Ilyasovan's back on the squad. Jarnell Stokes. This guy who's probably our rookie. 17th overall, and he's a 73 overall. So that's pretty good. He's got a nice three-point jumper at the power forward position. Wow, his open three is a 90. Okay. All right, so the team looks solid. Let's take a look at our rotation. We need a better shooting guard. Yo, this can be a contending team if I play my cards right. So let's make sure we do the best trades possible. We got a surplus of power forwards, which is no bueno, so we're going to have to make some trades. I wonder what this rookie's worth. If we're trying to win a championship this year, this rookie looks like he can be dominant eventually. Stretch 4, can play some 3 probably. So let's see what we can get for him in the first rounder. I was right, y'all. This rookie, even though it just says 2 stars, his potential is extremely high. And that's why we're able to pull off this trade. Whoever drafted, they did a pretty good job at pick and popper, which is essential for a guy of his play type. We're going all in this season. As you can see, we're throwing 2 first rounders, Timothy Mozgov. We're trying to go get Reggie Jackson and Stanley Johnson, and there it is. All right, I like it. So Jordan Clarkson is probably going to come off the bench, which is fine. Or honestly, we can do something like this because Jordan Clarkson is 6'6" or 6'5". We can have him start as shooting guard. I like my team, but we're not done making trades just yet. This rookie, even though he had a heck of a season for us, I'm sure if we traded him, we could get somebody really big that can start at shooting guard in case we don't like Jordan Clarkson, or at power forward, because Julius Randle's cool and all, but I think there's better players out there. So let's see what we can get for those people. All right, so the trade we're going to do is Stanley Johnson, who we just picked up, a first rounder for Nikola Jokic and a first rounder from them. Now, my hope is that Nikola Jokic can step in at power forward, so let's try to do that. You guys taught me this little trick where you don't have to click on their names in order to change stuff. Like, I can change pretty much anything about them just from this little screen here. So let's change him to power forward. His overall even goes up. So perfect. All right, so we made that trade. This is our team at this moment. They got, whoa. They say Melo should come off the bench. Are they kidding? They got to be kidding. This young buck is not going to take Melo's spot, especially since we're contending. So the young buck, no, actually we need him right now because we traded Stanley Johnson already. I'm thinking about trading Julius Randle for a new shooting guard. Let's see if we could get. I don't know what Julius Randle's. What's the market for Julius Randle? What if we throw in that first rounder? We just got 2 first rounders. Why not? We're going all out this season, so we need to win this championship. So these picks mean nothing. Shooting guard wise, let's see if they can give us anything. I see some nice things. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. I don't know if that's really a good trade there. Let's try to finesse them a little bit. Let's get rid of all the picks and see if they accept it. And we'll throw you guys some second rounders instead. You can take all our second rounders. I know y'all like them. Stan Van, come on, don't do this to me. There we go. Okay. So Kentavious is now our new starting shooting guard, which is better than Dion Waiters. I would like to get another center on the squad. We still got 2 first rounders right now. So Ersan in the first rounder can turn into something nice. So see if we can do that. Ersan and a first rounder from the Nuggets that we picked up in a Nikola Jokic trade. Could bring in Kosta Koufis and get a first rounder back. But let me make sure there's not Tyler Zeller. Tyler Zeller or Kosta Koufis at this point. That's what I'm seeing. Nothing else really as I'm quickly going through it. Top 10 protected. This one is, where's the other one? This one's not protected at all. I'll take the non-protected pick. All right, so there's that. We got the Zeller, one of the Zeller brothers there. And again, they're trying to have Melo come off the bench, and I'm not going to let that happen. I'm just trying to think of what else do we need on this team. I guess I'll be back. Maybe we could do one more trade because, again, we do have another first round or a couple more first rounders. So if we can trade, Let's see what we can get for this rookie in 2 first-rounders. Can we upgrade to like an all-star somehow? That's solid, but I don't think we really need that. Justice, Winslow. I'll keep the rookie for this point, but we need at least one more trade going down. I don't know what it's going to be just yet, but at least one more is going down. All right, so this is a trade I'm going to do. Reggie Jackson, 2 first-rounders, Archie Goodwin, D-Loden, a.k.a., well, I guess D'Angelo Russell, a.k.a. D-Loden, and Garrett Temple. That's the last trade. Because D'Angelo Russell is a complete stud in this game. He averaged 22 last year. Not going to do worse. Now, he can do worse at this point. He's got a better team around him. He's not in that Lakers uniform. I don't want Melo to have 40 minutes. I'm tweaking. So let's do this. Normalize the roster a little bit. I think we are ready, man. I think we are finally ready to get some games under our belt. Win a freaking championship. Let's go. LeBron James wins another MVP years after his last one. I don't know. He's 34 years old and winning MVP, which is crazy. His last MVP was 2013, that he wins one in 2019, which is crazy. So 5 MVPs for LBJ there. Rookie of the Year goes to Roberto Sanchez from Spain. He averaged about 18 points, it says. Dwayne Wade wins 6th Man of the Year. I don't know who's starting over him in Chicago, but I guess 37. Wow, he's 37. He's 81 overall still. LeBron Defensive Player of the Year. John Wall Most Improved. Good for him. And then our boy William Goodrich wins Coach of the Year. As you can see our record. It wasn't the bottom of the screen, but I wanted to surprise you guys. But 73-9. Yes, we did our thing out there. So let's see if anybody made it from our team. Orlando Magic, not seeing nobody. They disrespecting us here. They disrespecting us. But the guy we traded away, 17th overall pick, you see his numbers? He was all-rookie first team. So he finished averaging about 13 points per game. He didn't shoot the best, but he did his thing, man. So shout out to him for being the guy. So, okay, playoffs, here we are. Should be a sweep. This team was under 500. We finished with the best record in the league. Tied the best record in NBA history. So we should be good against LeBron, maybe? I don't know. We'll go game at a time against LeBron, because you don't know what LeBron's going to do to you. But, yeah, MVP LeBron didn't show up. Clamped him up in game number 4. 6 for 22. I mean, he almost had a triple-double. But on our side of the ball, Nikola Jokic almost had a triple-double. So, shout out to that boy. All right? So, Eastern Conference Finals, we're going against the Bulls. Let's take a look at their roster, because as we mentioned, Wade is coming off their bench. So, I wonder who's their starting shooting guard right now. Oh, Jimmy. Okay, I figured that maybe Jimmy would be a small forward for this roster, but Jimmy, okay. And then Robert Covington is starting at small forward. This team does not at all look like a team that should be in the Eastern Conference Finals. So we should beat them, right? Sweep them. Are we going to sweep the... I thought we were going to sweep the East, but Robert Covington came to play somehow. But we should be good still getting to the championship, and I was right. And we're going against Dallas, makes it back to the championship. Okay, let's see who they rocking with. Because, I mean, we're far enough. Dirk is probably not there anymore. If he is, he's a complete soldier. What? The Mavericks made it to the championship with Gary Harris as their star, guys. As Gary Harris is their highest overall player. Sweep? I'm predicting sweep. Are we going to... Yeah, I'll predict the sweep. One more game. Oh, kill our vibe. Why'd you have to do it to us? We didn't get the sweep, but we finished with a championship. So I'll take that without a doubt. D'Angelo Russell wins Finals MVP. Ice in his veins. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to drop it a like. I'm shooting for 1,000. It's not too much. 1,000 likes shouldn't be too much because you guys have been hitting 1,000 for past 2 weeks. It's been the king of the fourth quarter. I thought I had something else to say, but I can't think of it right now. So, if I have something else to say, we'll talk about it in tomorrow's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out.